Hello, good afternoon. If you're watching this part of the video, you're watching the replay. Make sure to use hashtag replay so I can thank you so much for watching. If you want to be notified anytime I go live, all you need to do, press down on my face, hit follow, ring the bell. And if another presenter shared this video with you, please make sure you go back and you shop with her. For those of you new here, welcome. My name is Katie. I'm a wife, I'm a mom, and I work full time. I love makeup and skincare. I truly believe every single woman wants to look and feel her best, and I have the tools and the resources to help you get there. And I wanted to share with you my Indianapolis Colts game day eye makeup look. I'm practicing just like they practice for the season. I'm practicing my eye makeup look. And if there is a particular team that you want to see an eye makeup look for, whether it's NFL or college or even high school, please let me know the name of the team below and what their colors are. And I can put that look together for you, do a little demo here on the YouTube, and make sure you just sprinkle it, share it with your friends, all the goodness. All right. So I'm just using my Younique brush cleaner. This is great at cleaning your brushes in between washes. All right. So if you are like me, you like to wear makeup a lot, you definitely need a great brush cleaner. I have used some that do nothing. Look at this. I'm like flinging it everywhere. This brush was filthy, dirty brown, and now good to go. Beautiful. Fresh as a daisy. And now I just have to wipe up wherever I sprayed brush cleaner all over the place. And let's get this party started. So I did go ahead before I got started. I put on my Moodstruck Eye Primer. That is going to really allow your pigments to pop, prevent them from creasing and holding your makeup in place all day long. I put this on I put it on a while ago, I'm not going to lie. But for best results, I have found, put it on 5 minutes or so before you do your makeup, and then you will really make sure that it's on the skin. Hello, my friend. How are you? All right. So I'm not sharing the green today. I know you're really interested in agreeable, the green. I'm going to do the blue today. So stay tuned, and I will try to do a look with the green one day coming up real soon. It could even be tomorrow. It just depends on how life happens. All right, so I'm going to start out with my fluffy crease brush, and I'm using the Moodstruck Addiction Shadow Palette number 9. I love to use Introverted as my transition color. So I'm going to just take that onto the end of that fluffy crease brush, and I'm going to just windshield wiper that into the crease, holding the brush towards the end of the handle so I can just do a nice little dusting right there in the crease, and that's going to serve as my transition color. All right, so again, if there is a sports team that you want me to create an eye makeup look for, let me know the name of the team in the comments and what their colors are. I can always Google it too, but let me know what their colors are, and then I will work to create an eye look for that team using those colors and do a step-by-step tutorial. All right, so that way you can see how I would wear the makeup for that look. All right, so I'm just taking that in the crease as my transition color. This is going to help me build whatever pigments I use. It's going to help build them really nicely onto the lid. All right, you said green is your favorite color. It is such a pretty color, and it is my son's favorite color. My personal favorite color, yellow. My favorite color is yellow. I love the sun. I love summertime. And I'm just taking a little bit more of that color, Introverted, and building it a little bit deeper into the crease. Now, nothing too crazy, just working it into the crease as my transition color. Now, because I'm using that blue, I have not done my foundation yet. So that way, if I need to clean up here at the end, I can. But again, I like to take that pigment into the crease. So that way, when my eyes open, you can see that pigment there. Nothing too crazy, just a little bit there to really serve as the transition color. All right. Denver Broncos, blue and orange. That would be a good one to do. And I can do it with these two pigments here. All right. And we need to chat because I know that you love your Younique products, and I want to make sure that you get the best deal you possibly can out of them. So make sure, remind me, we need to talk. Okay, so what I'm going to do, this is the blue, all right? This is the liquid shadow in blue. It's called Rambunctious, and it is a dark blue. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just take a little bit of that pigment along my lid, okay? And I'll show you what I'm going to do here. I know what you're thinking. My goodness, that is blue. Watch the magic, all right? So I'm going to take my fluffy crease brush, and you want to do this while the product is still wet. Once it starts to dry, it gets to be a little bit more challenging to blend out because it's really designed to stay in place all day long. But what I'm doing is I'm just taking that product and kind of working it up onto the lid and into the crease, blending it into that brown color. All right. Isn't that pretty? So pretty on the lid. We just watched this movie, literally just watched this movie called Vivo. My neighbor, she's been saying how much, oh my gosh, you need to watch it. It's so good. It's a kid's movie, and the music is fun, and it has like a Latin feel to it, Cuban feel to it. And anyway, I was like checking out the singer because she had this really pretty turquoise shimmer on her lid. I'm like, God, that is so me, right? All right, so do you see how now, because I put that brown down, it's really blending nicely into the crease in that transition? Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. All right, so I'm going to just make sure I got enough in the inner corner there. So that way it's nice and blended and looks amazing. And again, when in doubt, blend it out. Really kind of work that product into the crease. And these shadows, they work well with pressed shadows. They blend well with other liquid shadows. You can create all kinds of really gorgeous looks with them. All right, so I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to just take that blue right along the lid, okay? And then I'm going to take my fluffy crease brush. And again, this blue is limited edition. So if you are a fan of the blue and you need it in your life, now is the time to get it, because once it is gone, it is gone. These liquid shadows do sell out because they are so easy to work with. I know it can be a little intimidating at first, but I'm telling you, you all, the liquid shadows are so nice to work with, to blend out. We have a lot of really great neutral ones, but if you're somebody that you like something a little bit bold, you know, like Brenda said, she likes the green, you know, whatever is your cup of tea, you can take that pigment, really blend it out. All right, so I'm just taking that all over the lid, blending that with my fluffy crease brush so that I get a really nice blended look. Now, this side, it looks like I need a little bit more product, so I'm going to go in just a little bit more. Less is more. So start out with a little, and then as you kind of build it and see what it looks like, then you can always go in and you can add more. All right, but I always recommend starting out with a little and then blending and building that pigment on top as you want more onto the lid. Okay. I'm going to show you how I'm going to really brighten this up and make it absolutely gorgeous. But what I want to do first before I do that is I'm going to go in with my foundation before I go in and I finish that look up. Just a friendly reminder, if you've not taken your liquid collagen today, now is the time. I just posted a picture over in my group. If you're not in my group, make sure you say group in the comments below. The glow up in my skin, you all, it is real. It is a thing. I cannot believe it. And I've been using my Younique skincare for a really long time, but with the addition of the liquid collagen this year, I see the results and I absolutely love it. So if you're ready to give it a try, make sure you just say collagen in the comments below and I can send you those details. If you want to be notified anytime new products come out, we're getting ready to announce the September special. If you want to know what that is first before anybody else, if you want to know what one of the new products is, you can't even see it here, I'm hiding it, and help me pick which colors to order, make sure you say chat in the comments below. I have a messenger chat that I use to communicate deals and specials and all that good stuff. So make sure you say chat. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of the Skin Solution Concealer in Taffeta, and I'm going to mix it in with my BB cream in Honey. I had somebody restock on the BB cream yesterday. They're talking about how much they love it. I had a new customer try the BB cream for the first time. They talked about how much they love it. The BB cream is amazing, you all. It is so hydrating for the skin, but it is a medium or it's light coverage. So I personally, I like full coverage. And that's why I mix in a little bit of the concealer with it. It's also going to give you a little bit more of a dewy finish. So if you are somebody that likes a matte finish, I'm going to show you what to do here in just a minute. All right. But I'm just taking my kabuki brush and blending all of that out, making sure I'm cleaning up that shadow line. I don't want that shadow to drag down. Doesn't that look so clean and gorgeous? I cannot wait to show you what I'm going to do with this eye makeup look next. Get your hearts ready. The kabuki brush is a must for blending out your foundation. Key. So, so important. Blend, blend, blend. Okay. Just like that. All right. So if you're like me and you prefer more of a matte finish, you can go in with your pressed powder, a little bit on top. I like, right now I'm using the pressed powder in satin. I have a little bit more sun to me. All right. And I take the powder concealer brush for medium coverage. If I want it just a dusting, what I would do is I would use the setting powder brush. That's going to just be a really nice dusting, light additional coverage on top. I want medium coverage, so I'm going to go in with the powder concealer brush and press that powder into the skin, and that's going to give me a little bit more of a matte finish. Now, I personally, I don't put a ton of powder right underneath my eyes. I am getting some finer lines and wrinkles. The collagen is helping to minimize the appearance of that, but I still try to just be really mindful when it comes to my foundation and not really caking it on too much to minimize how much it goes into those fine lines and wrinkles. But that's why your face primer is so important. So before I even got started today, I went in and I put on my mattifying face primer. This is great at minimizing the size of your pores, and it helps to give you more of a matte look with your foundation. So now that I put that powder on, fabulous. All right. So now I'm going to take not the blue. I was going to take the blue, but I think that's going to be too dark. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of that brown, put the lid on that. I'm going to take a little bit of that brown that I used before, and I'm going to take that onto my crease brush, and I'm going to take that along the lower lash line to kind of smoke out the eyes. So again, this is the Addiction Palette 9. If you do not have this palette in your life, you need it. It is amazing, you all. It is great for fall, and you can create so many different eye looks with it. I've done a ton of videos over on YouTube. If you just type in on my channel, if the search bar, palette 9, you're going to see all the different step-by-step tutorials I've used to create this eye makeup look. All right. So what I'm going to do, I need to check and make sure I feel blended. I'm going to take my blending brush and just really double check my crease here and make sure that there's no harsh lines. Yeah, that looks really nice with that fluffy crease brush. It blended really, really nice. Okay. And the cool thing about the liquid shadows is that they're prismatic. So depending on how the light hits it, it could look like you're wearing a couple of different eyeshadows. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to take the Beloved Palette 3. And there's this silver color, and it is called, let me get my cheat sheet, Unselfish. I'm going to just take that silver onto my ring finger. The ring finger is going to apply the least amount of pressure. I'm going to just pop that on to the lid right on top of that blue. Just like that. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. So fun for game day. I'm a huge metallic fan. So anything that I can do to rock a good metallic, I am all about. Look at that. Completely changes the way that eye looks. I'm going to just go in now on the other side here. Press it all over the lid. Again, I like to use my ring finger for the metallics. I think they pop a little bit better. Also, your ring finger is going to apply the least amount of pressure. It's your weakest finger. And so that's why you want to use it, because that skin on your lid is really sensitive. and then I just take that blending brush, blend that out so that there are no harsh lines. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? So now what I'm going to do, kind of just to build on this a little bit more, is I'm going to take a little bit of that blue, just a little bit, onto my fluffy crease brush. I'm going to just kind of put that, just a dab in that outer corner. On either side. And all I'm doing is I'm just building that depth in the outer corner now that I've put that metallic down. I have to be like so focused. What do we think? That's pretty, isn't it? With that blue. Love it. Love it. Love the way that looks. Thank you. I do too. Like, that looks so gorgeous, you all. I'm here for it. I'm going to just take a little bit more of that Unselfish, and right here where I made the two colors kind of meet, I'm going to take that metallic and pull it out. Where's my blending brush? And blend that out. Again, make sure you don't have any harsh lines, but now I have that darker kind of look in the outer corner. So pretty. And again, I'm just using my ring finger to pack that on and then blend it out. When in doubt, blend it out. Now, what I like to do now that I've done that is I am going to take a neutral. This white right here, it's called Optimal, and I have this eyeliner brush, all right? So this is back to palette 9. I'm going to take that Optimal, that white, and I'm going to press that right here in the corner of my eye to really help make sure that everything is nice and bright. All right, so now I'm going to go in on the other side. Just like that. And this is the eyeliner brush. I highly recommend checking this out. You can also take it and kind of go right along the brow there. That's going to give the brow a lifted look. You can come in. Just like that. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do, I am going to line my eyes, and I'm going to use my black liner wherever it is. I got to stick my mascara down my shirt. I'm going to do a full lash look today, you all. So I'm going to stick all my mascaras down my shirt. I'm going to show you how I get really dramatic lashes. Right in front of me. All right, so this is my black eyeliner, the Dip and Draw liquid liner. I'm going to use that to line my eyes. It's going to give the appearance of a fuller lash line, and I just kind of stamp it right along the lash line. Going on the other side. Like so. Perfect. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, well, I'm going to let that dry for a minute. I'm going to go in. I'm going to do my contouring with my Beachfront bronzer. I'm going to do a little bit more of a chiseled look. Oh, you know what? This isn't available anymore. It's sold out. Somebody asked me the other day, when is the bronzer coming back? It's probably going to be spring. So again, if that's something you're interested in, make sure you just say chat in the comments, because what I'll do is as soon as I know things, I will tell them to you there. That way you don't miss a beat. All right, so I'm going to go in with the matte bronzer in dark, and I'm going to take my, this is like a tapered brush. I'm going to take that, I'm going to take my, this is like a tapered brush. I'm going to take that, I'm going to take my, this is like a tapered brush. I'm going to take my, this is like a tapered brush. I'm going to take that, I'm going to take my, this is like a tapered brush. I'm going to take that, I'm going to take my, this is like a tapered brush. I'm going to take that, I'm going to take my, this is like a tapered brush. I'm going to take that, I'm going to take my, this is like a tapered brush. I'm going to take that, I'm going to take my, this is like a tapered brush. I'm going to take that, I'm going to take my, this is like a tapered brush. I'm going to take that, I'm going to take my, this is like a tapered brush. I'm going to take that, I'm going to take my, this is like a tapered brush. I'm going to take that, I'm going to take my, this is like a tapered brush. I'm going to take that, I'm going to take my, this is like a tapered brush. I'm going to take that, I'm going to take my, this is like a tapered brush. I'm going to take that, I'm going to take my, this is like a tapered brush. I'm going to take that, I'm going to take my, this is like a tapered brush. I'm going to take that, I'm going to take my, this is like a tapered brush. I'm going to take that, I'm going to take like so. When you put on foundation, it really flattens your face out. So I like to go in with a powder contour, and it really helps add that dimension back into your face where you want it. So I do my forehead so it looks like a forehead and not a 5 head. I do my nose to slim my nose. I do the spot right here under my lip to give the appearance of a fuller lip. And I go along the jawline to make it look like I actually have a jawline and not a double chin. And you want to kind of pull that powder down versus up onto your face. But everything else, when we go to blend it out, we're going to lift it up. All right, so I'm going to take my powder puff brush and I'm going to take that and blend up. You don't want to drag the face down. You want to lift everything up. And you just keep blending up and away, making sure there's no harsh lines. Fabulous. I love it. All right, so let's go in next with the lash primer. Again, I'm going to do really full lashes. This is a look that I use whenever I have a little bit more eye makeup on and I really want my lashes to be exaggerated where you can see them. These are the steps that I take. So I go in with my lash primer. This is great at really separating and conditioning your lashes. And I just sweep it on like you would a normal mascara. And just like your mascara, you want to replace this every 3 to 4 months or so. I don't use this every day. I could, but oftentimes I'm in a hurry in the morning. You all see me. I'm on here like out of breath, running, right? Trying to get out the door to start the day. But I do try to use it anytime I have a little bit more eye makeup on and I want to have really those fuller looking lashes. I use the lash primer. And the cool thing with the lash primer, you can either wait until it dries or while it's still wet, you can go in with your first coat of mascara. Honestly, it's whatever you prefer, like whatever you like best. Do it both ways and see how you like it. All right, so now I'm going to go in with my Epic mascara. And this really helps to lengthen, volumize, and curl my lashes. I like to go in with my mascara when my lash primer is still wet. That is how I think it looks the best. Again, everybody's different. Play around with it. See what works for you. My eye makeup looks so good. Again, I put that blue down first, and then I put that silver on top, and I love it. So pretty. Now, I personally, when I try to wear 2 coats of the 40 mascara, my lashes get a little bit heavy. My lashes are non-existent. That's why I'm such a huge fan of the Moodstruck Epic 40 One-Step Fiber Mascara. That's a long name, I know, because it gives the appearance of false lashes without the mess. So I like to go in first with a coat of the Epic mascara and then put the 40 on top. Also, the 40 mascara is water resistant. So if you're wanting to make it a little bit more waterproof, the Epic mascara does come in a waterproof formula. So what you could do is you could go in with the 40 mascara first and then top it with a coat of the waterproof Epic mascara on top. So that's another option if you're wanting to make your eye makeup look a little bit more water resistant or waterproof, I guess you could say. Make sure that you have the cleansing balm to remove your makeup. That's going to help tremendously. Now, I'm going to let that spot, I know it's going to drive you all bonkers. I'm going to let it dry. And then it's going to be so easy to take a Q-tip and just pop it right off. All right. So when you get mascara on your face like that, let it dry, take a Q-tip, and it wipes right off. You may have to kind of buff it out a little bit with some powder, but I normally just take whatever's on the brush and kind of clean that up a little bit. I sometimes have a Q-tip in here. I sometimes don't. So you're just going to have to be super distracted with the spot on my nose. while I let that mascara dry. You want to let your mascara dry in between coats to get the best results. I'm going to go in now with my pressed blusher in Sisterly. It's a really nice pink blush. I'm going to just take this blusher brush and press that onto the skin, up and away, to add some warmth back into the cheeks. Doesn't that look amazing? I'm really liking the BB cream with the pressed powder look with a little bit of that concealer in there. I just think it looks so amazing. I am here for it. And I have stuff everywhere. Trying to clean up a little bit as we go. All right, so lips. Because I did a little bit more of a bold eye look, I'm going to do a neutral lip. And I'm going to go in with the Hottie Lip Plumper and Refreshed. This is limited edition, and this is part of the August special. There's a little bit of peppermint to it, so it's going to help really plump the lips. And then if I wanted to really kind of do something extra, I'm going to go in. Let me see if I can find one easily. I never can, you all. I'm always like, oh, where is it? Where is it? I'm going to go in with a lighter lipstick in the center. This is Well To Do. It's a creamy lipstick. And that's going to create more of like an ombre effect. Isn't that pretty? I love it. So just take a little bit of a lighter lipstick in the center of the lips. If you don't want to get your lipstick all colored in something else, I highly recommend grabbing the lip brush. It is so great. You can just take a little bit of that lip product, boom, 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 and then put that on the lips like that. That's what I normally do. But because I know that these two colors are pretty close, it's not anything too dramatic, it's going to be okay. All right, I'm going to fill in my brows just a little bit. I don't do my brows very often on camera just because my brows are pretty good. I'm not going to lie. I'm very blessed. So if you need some tutorials on brows, let me know and I can point you in the direction of some of my other Younique friends that do brows and do a really nice job. No, I'm not even going to tell you what palette I'm using because this is not available anymore. But because I just use a little bit, it lasts me a really long time. So I don't need to restock on it very much. But I just fill in the meaty part of my brows, and that just really helps bring, like, frame the face, bring the attention to the eyes. I love it. Okay, let's go in next with my 4D One Step Fiber Mascara now that my regular Epic mascara is dry. And this is what's going to help me get really amazing lashes. Never pump the wand in the tube. It's going to put air into the tube that can dry your mascara out. Twist the wand out of the tube. And then I'm just taking that wand and sweeping those fibers into the lashes. And that's how I'm going to get the look of really nice false big lashes. Look at that. The lash game is real, y'all. Love the 4D mascara. At the end of the day, it is really important to make sure that you are properly removing all of your makeup, especially on days when you do a little bit more makeup. So make sure, I love the cleansing balm that we carry. It smells amazing and it really gently removes all the makeup from your skin. It is so awesome. And it's a nice big tub. It's going to last you a while. Mine lasts me several months and I wear makeup 6 days out of the week. But I love the way it smells. And again, it really gently removes and effectively removes my toughest makeup. Okay, so there's the lashes. Now, what I like to do for the lower lashes, and you all, I'm just extra when it comes to lashes. I love to have great lashes. So hopefully this is helpful for you. This is the Twisted Mascara, and this is the little tube, the little wand. It's one tube, and it comes with 2 wands. There's a bigger wand and then a littler wand. I like to take the little wand, and I use that for my lower lashes, just because my lower lashes are really long. And I just want a little bit of mascara on them so you can see them, but nothing crazy. Okay. Hey, Greg. I really wish I had a Q-tip. Okay. Last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of my white eyeliner. This is the pencil liner, and this is pristine. It's a white. I like to put this in the lower waterline to really help brighten up the eyes. So again, if I've done a little bit more of a darker eye makeup look, I really want to help brighten up the eyes. So I do two things. I put a little bit of that white in the inner corner, and then I take this white along the lower waterline, and that really will help brighten up the eyes. I'm going to go remove that little smudge off my face. I'm going to use my Prime and Set Mist to set my makeup, and I am ready. So there you have it. If you have any questions about this eye makeup look, please do not hesitate to ask. And if there are teams that you want to see, let me know the name of the teams and their colors, and I will create an eye makeup look tutorial for you soon. All right. Have a great day, everyone.